Yes, guys, you're welcome back to this channel. You're welcome back. Yes, I just found this video about P2B, though it has been long, but I decided to bring it up so that you guys can see, because a lot of people have been running their mouth saying that this man is pretending. It is trying to pretend and fool Nigerians so that we can vote for him. So I just want you to watch this video. I want you to calm down and watch this video so that you will see that there is nothing like pretend in all this. This is what this man has been preaching for long, even when he was still the governor of Anambra State. And if you go to Anambra, the evidence is there. Everything is there. So, guys, I will allow you to watch this video and drop your comment. I want to know what you think about this video, okay? If you like this video, please don't forget to share it and give it a thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
To have a conversation about the current state of Nigeria's political economy is Peter Obi, businessman, politician, and former governor of Anambra State. Mr. Peter Obi, it's good to see you again on the morning show. You're welcome.
Thank you, Ruben and team. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you. Well, so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I'm sure you know you like to talk about the economy, but there have been some developments that I would like you to talk about. One is Ohanaeze Ndigbo and the politics of the emergence of Professor George Obiozor as the new president of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Second is the issue that we refer to about Transparency International and the ranking of Nigeria in terms of what the president of Nigeria has been able to do with regard to the fight against corruption. And then the third big issue that is topical is the change of the service chiefs this week, more or less, well, last week, and what you think about that, whether the president acted rather late and whether or not, this is a sign of a new beginning.
Well, very quickly, thank you, Ruben, for having me. And I set my sympathy for your elder colleague, Momo.
Yes, President Momo.
He's a very gentleman and a good Nigerian. So may God grant him eternal rest.
Thank you.
On issues you mentioned, if I start with the last one, the service chiefs. Well, I think it's within the president's powers understanding to appoint them whenever he wishes. And I hope that the new ones will aggressively tackle the issue of insecurity. As you know, you've listed one of the things that are getting bad, a lot of things, Doc. One of the most critical issues that we need to address aggressively in this country today is the issue of insecurity. It is bad. It is bad, it's bad. Not just scaring away much needed foreign investors, but even local investors. People are scared to invest. People are scared. Nobody invests in an insecure place, no matter how profitable it is, because you have to be alive to enjoy your profit. So we need to address that as aggressively as possible. It's one place that we failed. So for me, that is the issue of service chiefs. On the other issue where you mentioned Transparency International, we have to respect and learn to listen when people are telling us the truth. It is not only when they say, when it favors us. In fact, one of the leadership tools is for you to listen and learn whenever you're criticized genuinely. Is corruption getting worse? Yes. We don't need Transparency International to tell us that. You know, you see it every day. We witness it every day. It is getting worse, and we know it is getting worse. The poverty issue, which IMF have said, IMF have not added the ones that are going to be thrown in due to the pandemic situation. If you add it, it will be over 100 million. That's over 50% of your population is now living under poverty. And I've said it repeatedly here, that we're in a situation where Nigeria now have more people living under poverty than China and India combined. These two countries, their population is 2.8 billion. And with 200 million, we're over. And pulling them out, it is not a rocket science. Pulling people out of poverty, it's not a rocket science. Countries after countries, which can use as example, have been able to do that. Vietnam, in a matter of 10 years, pulled about 50 million out of poverty. For my comparison today, I'm going to use my experience with Bangladesh and tell you how many people they've been able to pull out of poverty. So what are we doing in this area? You hear lots of things about, this paying people 5,000, doing, So I want to know, there's a situation. The election have come and gone. And I think the person that was elected is competent, is qualified, and I believe they can lead the organization. It's not always that things go or favor us if we're contesting and everything and all that. And I think we have more pertinent issues to deal with in the Southeast than to be quarreling about Ohaneze issue when a competent person has been elected. Professor Obioza is competent, and I believe will do a good work.
Okay. Let me take you back to the issue of the Transparency International report. Spokesperson to the President, Garba Shehu, said some days ago, I think yesterday, that this is an indictment on all Nigerians and not necessarily President Muhammadu Buhari. The Nigerians are corrupt, and that's what the report is reflecting. Do you agree with that? And secondly, you talked about poverty reduction and the 5,000 naira to be paid monthly for 6 months to some 24 million Nigerians as a way of bringing people out of poverty. What exactly do you have against that? Do you think it is not sustainable? And when you look at the economic crunch amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, what would be the best approach for the government?
Okay, let me start with what you said about 24 million people. That's all. We're told for those living under poverty are those who are earning $1.90. That means we're talking about those who are earning approximately 800 naira a day. 800 naira a day. So 800 naira times 30 days is 24,000 naira. And you're paying these people 5,000. So you're not putting them out of poverty. Let me show you the other way around. If you divide 5,000 naira with 400 naira, it will give you $12.5. So you have $12.50. And you divide it by 30 days, it will give you 40 cents. So you're actually paying them 20% of what they require to be said to be living above poverty. Worse, you're just going to pay it for 6 months. So after 6 months, what happens to them? That's why if you want to put people out of poverty, there's already clear examples that are universal. They're all over the place. We need to have a properly articulated fiscal and monetary stimulus to support micro, medium, small enterprises.
You were talking about the conditional cash transfer, and now 5,000 naira for a household or a person does not amount to much.
I'm just telling you about even to a person. The household is a disaster because to a person is 40 cents per day. And this is even for 6 months. It's not going to go beyond 6 months, so it's not pulling them out of poverty. To pull them out of poverty, they need a job that will pay them at least 25,000 naira. Because, like I said before, it's 24,000 naira that will give you an average of $1.90 a day. So they need a job that will pay them at least 25,000 naira. So if they have a job where you're paying them 30,000, you can say they're barely living above poverty. 5,000 is not up to 20% of that, of 30,000. You could say it.